take an example of some instances of very, very young people in the Bible who were despised, but yet they believe in God and they believe in themselves, and God stood by them. Let's start with David, for instance. He believed in God. David was just a shepherd who was herding flocks of animals, including sheep and goats, in the wilderness or in the forest, in whichever way you can take it. He ended up as a king who was anointed by God-sent prophet. See, David, on a day he took milk to his brothers who were in the fight with Goliath, and they were in front fight. They were the front soldiers for the people of Israel. When he reached there, he saw Goliath roaring. People were afraid of him, and no one could stand against him. But since David believed in himself, he believed in God, and he knew that he will definitely take Goliath down. He did it. He was despised with his brothers. He was despised with those people who were there. When he spoke about how he will end up killing Goliath, he was despised. But you see what he did? He killed Goliath. You still can kill that Goliath poverty in your life, that Goliath thing in yourself. You can kill it. It's because David did it, because he believed. By believing, it's already done. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were young too, as me and you, but believed in God, and also in themselves. They know that God will deliver them. They were informed to stay alert when the trumpet is blown, so that they can bow down and worship it. But they said, we shall not bow down to worship an idol image, because we already know the person who should be worshipped. They said, we shall not worship the idol, even if the Lord our God will not save us, but we will not worship the idol image. You see, the trumpet was blown, and they did not bow down to worship the idol image. And as was instructed by the king Nebuchadnezzar at that time, that if whoever doesn't bow down to worship the idol image will be thrown into a hellfire that was already set and was 7 times hot. You see, when they didn't worship the idol image, they were tied up and were ready to be thrown down into the burning fire furnace. But do you see what happened? The soldiers who thrown them inside there were burnt to ashes completely, that no one could recognize them. But Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were not burnt. Even the king himself wondered why he now sees 4 people in the fire, but only 3 people were thrown inside there. This means that God is there for us if we believe in Him.